Hi everybody, Mary here from A Recreated Life, and today is day 25 of our Flylady cleaning and organizing system. We're 31 days getting out of chaos, and we're doing it before the holidays, so we'll be happy and at peace during holiday time. So today is Friday, and I have to tell you that I had big plans for today, but not all of them fell through. I really kind of didn't do any Flylady stuff today. I did my morning routine and I will do my nighttime routine, but I didn't do anything else. I didn't work on my control journal. I didn't clean my car. I didn't work on the bathroom anymore. I did have plans though. I planned to get in my car and clean the front seats, the floor mats, the floors and the floor mats. They're really, really dirty and they need vacuuming badly. So that was my plan for that. And I was going to get into my bathroom and clean the above the toilet shelf. There's a little cabinet that's in there, and I was going to do that. My day just got ahead of me, and I really needed to get some other stuff done. I desperately needed to go out food shopping, and I needed to go to my garden. Today is the 20th of September when I'm filming this, and we got a frost last night, so I had to go and pick my tomatoes. I only have one tomato plant at my sister's house, in my garden there, and she got a frost, so I had to go pick them, and I picked all of them, so I've got tomatoes all over my house. I picked all of them, ripe, not ripe, half ripe, or green. So I've got the ripe ones in my dehydrating with some oregano. I picked my oregano as well. So I've got that in there. I've got some semi-ripe ones on a tray on the dining room table to be in the sunshine and finish ripening. And I have two trays of completely green ones here in my bedroom, covered up with a towel, or an Afghan, I should say. So anyway, I had to do my tomatoes today, and the food shopping was an absolute positive must. And I did do a couple fun things, but I just ran out of time, and I was super duper tired. So I said, you know what? Cry me a river, right guys? But anyway, I'm telling you this because I want you to know that, none of us are perfect, and none of us are on a, it's not a marathon here. We don't have to get everything done. We don't have to stick to such a strict schedule. I needed a day off today and I took it. If you guys need a day off any day, take it. Don't hesitate. It's just a few minutes here and a few minutes there. I can get caught up on this stuff later this week. I think my car will probably be my Wednesday anti-procrastination thing that I do. Doesn't that sound like a plan, guys? So anyway, I am hopping on today because I do have a bunch of emails, great emails that I want to read to you guys, but you won't see me working on my control journal or anything else today because I just kind of took the day for myself, and it was a good day. It was oddly enough, you guys, we got a frost last night, which means it dropped below 32, but today it was 78 degrees, so hey, we live in Maine, right? Okay. Onward and forward. All right, so today was Friday. This is our mission for today. She says this is our day 3, our last. Tomorrow's our last day, I guess. Is in the bathroom. Dear friends, we are in. No. Dear friends, we are in the last day of Zone 3. That's today. Your mission in the bathroom is to mop the floor. So she's wanting us to mop the floor. Now you can do this with some hot soapy water and a rag or mop. There is no perfect way to mop. Just get the floor wet, wipe it, and dry it. Your mission for the stash and dash space, that's my laundry room. I was supposed to work on that. Oh, I was going to work on a drawer, one of those plastic, that plastic cabinet thing. I was going to work on that today. So she said your mission in the stash and dash space is to do a 27 fling boogie in this space. Grab 27 things to throw away, give away, or put away. Now you have seen how you can work on these stash and dash spaces a few minutes at a time, a few minutes every day, and that makes a difference. And I haven't mentioned it, but this week our pampering mission was to take a nice hot bath. This is what she writes. Fall is almost here, and so are the colder temperatures in many parts of the world. For me, that means it's time for a warm yourself up pamper mission. I love this one. I've always been a bath person, but I haven't had a bath. I've only had a shower for the past 10 years, so I haven't taken one in a long time. This is what she writes. A nice hot bath sounds great right about now, doesn't it? Boy, I could use one today, I'll tell you. Set aside some time for yourself. Remember, you are finally loving yourself and you deserve it. And run a nice hot, warm a nice warm tub of water. Add your favorite bubble bath or yummy smelling oil and spend some time relaxing that hard-working body of yours. I'm going to be adding a half cup of lemon juice to my tub. Lemon juice added to your bath water has been said to help tighten and tone unwanted wrinkles, fight against blackheads and bumps, and help with uneven skin tone. I gotta tell you guys, I have an allergy to citrus, so I cannot do the lemon thing. So if you guys can do that, sounds great, you do it. But I prefer the like essential oils or you know, something bath bomb even, but I don't even think I could use bath bombs anymore. My skin's so sensitive. But anyway, that's our pamper mission, guys. So give it a whirl, take a bath, right? All right, so our September habit number 19, it says all around improving. This is what she writes. Oh, actually, somebody's writing into Flylady. She says, I'm a relatively new person to the Flylady at 6 weeks old. She's only been doing it 6 weeks, so a little bit longer than us. I've known for years that I needed a bedtime routine. I am not a morning person, having worked nights all of my adult life, really about 20 years. Well, that's, you know, after that long, you've developed this habit. Your body's used to it. About a year and a half ago, I started a Monday through Friday, 7 in the morning to 3:30 in the afternoon job. It took me forever to get used to sleeping at night, but once I did, I was still waking up, hitting the snooze until I absolutely had to get up, then rushing around here trying to get out of the house to make it to work on time. Then I discovered Flylady, went through the baby steps. Now, after I get the kids in bed, it goes like this. Tidy the living room and kitchen, shine the sink, hit the hot spots on my way to the bedroom, turn on the shower, pull up my next day's clothes out of the closet while the shower's warming up, shower, check on the girls on my way to bed around 10 o'clock. After some winding down with a little TV from the DVR, an iPad and or reading. I wake up the next morning and my clothes are ready and I don't have to shower. All around improving my mood in the mornings and getting to work on time. Well, that poor thing, she's got a big battle. She's battling 20 years of one schedule and changing to another. That's a lot and that's really hard, but see how important that bedtime routine is. Everybody is saying it over and over again, guys. It must be true. Okay, now we're gonna look at a morning musing. This is one of the Flylady's morning musings. You know, I love those. She says here, when you come to us, you are usually looking for a way to get your home clean. The clutter has taken over and you feel as if you are about to sink for the third time. When you join our email group, you have no idea what is about to take place. Many are upset over the emails, but this is just too bad because without them, we would not be helping so many people. I told you guys, these emails are great. The emails are the heart and soul of what we do. Every email has a purpose. The testimonials encourage you to see how others are using our methods to change their homes. They are also to show you that flying is an ongoing process. See, that's why I missed today and I didn't think twice about it because I know that, you know, it's all going to be there tomorrow. I'll get caught up later on. I know some people seem like they are doing so well, so fast, and you try to beat yourself up over this. We all have our own pace. It took me 9 months of clearing out clutter and establishing my routines one baby step at a time for me to start seeing the overall changes in my life. Don't let your perfectionism cause you to crash and burn before you have had a chance to allow the most important part of our messages to fly. Wash you? I don't know what she's talking about. The most important messages are my attitude adjusting musings and ask Flylady questions. These are ones that get in your face and help you to realize your negative thinking. Boy, she's right. We all have that negative. That's what got our houses the way that they are. They also address our perfectionism, martyrdom, and overall attitude toward cleaning and how you take care of yourself. If I can get into your head so that you hear my words, replace those nasty phrases, then I have done what God put me here to do. The essential point is that until you take care of you, you cannot take care of everything else. This is why flying, finally loving yourself, that's what flying stands for, finally loving yourself, is our foundation. The second crucial message is that housework is not a chore. When you change your attitude toward house cleaning to reflect your inner peace, your chores become a daily blessing to your home, your family, and most of all to you. This transformation allows you to pass on this piece and help you find your purpose for living. We are put on earth for a reason, and it is only after we get rid of our household clutter and mind clutter, that's a big one for me, that we can see our path to personal fulfillment. This is what she writes. She said, "Here is one of my most favorite testimonials. If I can get this message across to you, then you will touch others with your life." Somebody writes in and says, "After 6 months of flying, fluttering, and doing routines, I also got a feather duster this past week." I don't remember, I'm not promoting that, guys. "I expected to like it, but I didn't expect it to feel like it was made especially for me." Oh yeah, my 5-year-old son talked about it every day. Okay, she's just talking about her feather duster. So somebody just really likes a feather duster. But anyway, you guys, you know, when her talking about the attitude adjustment, you know, the martyrdom and the perfectionism and the procrastination, and she really hits the nail on the head. Now, remember, I told you guys at the beginning that she was a very depressed person when she started all of this cleaning and stuff. So I'm sure she got counseling for all of these things. All the things that she's telling us, she actually experienced. And so you know that it's true. You know that it works. I mean, look at the success that she's had. People love her. So, you know, just do it at your own pace, you guys. I don't even have a very messy house, and I'm finding this is, there are days when it's overwhelming. You know, between, I'm doing kind of like a seasonal job throughout the Christmas season, that's picked up. So I'm doing that, I just started that, and I'm starting the Flylady and filming everything, and these are longer videos than my frugal ones. It has been exhausting. I am completely wiped out. Believe me, I'm kind of looking forward to these 5 days. These next 5 days going to be done. Well, 6 days, I guess it is, because we go to 31. But anyway, I'm taking it at my own pace. I'm doing it my own way. I'm following along with her as much as I can and getting as much as I can done. It's going to take a while for all of us to get these little routines down pat in our lives. So don't feel guilty about taking time off and doing things, you know, that you need to do for yourself. Like she says, you take care of you. Nobody else is going to. Okay, so this is a Ask Flylady. "This is too funny," she says. "Dear Flylady, this is too funny. Then today you sent out the notice about the office in a bag." Oh, she's talking about that office. She sells this office in a bag thing. I make my own stuff. I don't do that office in a bag thing, and I'm not promoting that. But anyway, what I really want to tell you is this lady says she loves the office in a bag and was sorry to hear that she no longer carries it. She goes on and talks about what she has. She says, "I am now trying to gently mentor a friend." This is why I wanted to read it to you. This is what I told you. I tried to do this one time. So she says, "I'm trying to mentor a friend who has a major hoarding problem." I told you that happened to me. "Not only is every flat surface piled high with papers and other items, but also the floors, the steps, everywhere. Basically just a path to walk." The one I was telling you didn't even have that. "She has serious medical problems and is partially disabled and lives alone with her pets. She has recognized that she needs help and wants me to help her. I am concerned for her safety and her emotional state, as this is obviously causing her great stress. She will only allow me and 2 other people into her home. Her adult children no longer visit her. Isn't that sad, guys? This is very sad," she says, "as she is intelligent and a lovely person." Oh, that is so sad. "And I'm sure that looking around her house, she just is in overwhelm. She must be thinking to herself, being disabled or partially disabled, having problems, how am I ever going to get this done?" So, you guys, you know, I know there's people out there in every step of the cluttery house living. Some of us are, have perfect houses, and some of us have a hoarding problem. And I recognize that, and I feel bad for people like that. So anyway, she says she thought the office in a bag would allow this lady to start pulling things together, you know, and like pull things together, all of her medical papers, her medications, any medically related papers. This would be a baby step to help her feel more together. Now that would, The office in a bag would be great for this. Is it possible that you have any remaining in your shop? Or could you give me the manufacturer's information so that I could order it directly from them? I've advertised for a gently used one but got no response. I don't think anyone wants to give it up. She says, I am not picky about color. I just want it to be functional for her. I have given her your book and she's excited that there is hope for her. Isn't that nice? As a payroll flybaby, I don't know what that means, heavily involved in a charity with a husband and 2 grown children, I would be lost without Flylady. I also have depression and some other medical issues. I found you in 2002 and my life has changed dramatically since then. No, I didn't get everything done and my house is certainly not perfect, but the overall difference in my attitude is enormous. You see, guys, how it affects you emotionally and mentally, your attitude, everything changes. I hope you guys are noticing that too. I have blessed others with tons of usable stuff and I don't purchase items that I don't really need or love. I have many of the Flylady products and find them to be of high quality and very functional. Coming from good but serious perfectionist parents, it is difficult to overcome the stinking thinking. And I am continuously working on it. I concentrate on how far I have come and don't dwell on mistakes I have made. I have recommended you to many people so far. My dear daughters aren't interested, but they don't make fun of me either. I think at some point they will be flybabies too. My husband doesn't follow the control journal, but he's good at about vacuuming and dusting. He does it differently than I do, and that's okay. See, she got over that perfectionism thing and let her husband pitch in. Well, in true Flybaby form, this Ask Flylady has turned into a testimonial. That's great. I love that one. Okay, so September's habit number 20. It makes a big difference, she says. Now, this woman's somebody's writing into Flylady saying, my husband and I both work from home through separate companies, and for a long time, I figured it didn't matter if I got dressed or not. A lot of people do that. They stay in their PJs all day. We have no children, just 2 furry kitties, and none of my work is face-to-face. It suited me just fine to work all day in my jammies, even if the UPS guy saw me with my hair a mess and not wearing a bra. Even if I ran late for my dentist appointment because I forgot about it and wasn't dressed. Even if I didn't get breakfast until almost noon because the kitchen was a mess from the night before. Okay, so it doesn't really suit me just fine to slack off and not get myself ready for work, even though work is 20 feet down the hall. So this month I've decided to get my before bed routine in gear so I can be dressed and ready for work. Isn't that great? Her attitude's going to completely change. Number 1, I take a shower so I'm all nice and clean before bed. Saves having to take one in the morning. Number 2, I lay out my clothes for the next day, usually jeans and a t-shirt and a bra, along with socks and my sneakers. Number 3, I make sure the kitchen is in order, shiny sink, dishwasher, either running or empty, so I can get my vitamins, coffee, and breakfast before noon. Number 4, I check my calendar so I don't miss the occasional dentist or veterinary appointment the next morning. Number 5, I make sure my alarm is set for the correct time so I don't oversleep. Aside from the shower, it takes me all of 5 minutes to do the rest. It takes me a lot longer to do my morning routine. And it makes a big difference in my morning and in my day. In fact, a friend asked me to meet her for lunch yesterday at the last minute, and I didn't even hesitate. I was clean, dressed, fed, and had my shoes on. I just grabbed my purse and headed out the door. You know, I think that's why I'm so tired, because putting makeup on and getting dressed all the time, I'm ready to make a video at any moment. So I've been making videos like crazy. So I'm exhausted, guys. All right. So she says, thanks so much for all the baby steps that have helped me get my house and my life in order. I still have a lot to do, but I know that 15 minutes at a time, it will all get done. Isn't that great? We can all adopt that attitude, guys. 15 minutes at a time, it'll get done. Okay, so our flight plan for Saturday, tomorrow. We know that tomorrow is a family fun day. September's habit, still before the bed routine. Okay, Saturday's family fun day, we know that. No missions for the weekend. Do your morning routine and as quickly as possible put something wonderful in a slow cooker for dinner and blah, blah, blah. So Saturday is going to be a fun day with family day. I'm actually working, so it's not going to be much fun. I'm going to go to the farmer's market. That's my plan. Morning routine, nighttime routine, work. I'm going to go to the farmer's market, and that's about it. Anyway, you guys, So I hope this was a little bit shorter, thankfully, than most of my other Flylady videos. But, you know, I hope you guys take this to heart and see, you know, you're following along with me. My house is still looking pretty good. I don't have a problem with it. And I'm still taking some time for myself. Just know that if you guys need time, take it, because this is really important. No one is going to take care of us but us. We need to take care of ourselves. I felt like I needed a day. I needed to get out of the house today, and I definitely needed to get some grocery shopping done. And usually when I do, I go to a few different places, and so it's quite time consuming, and I have coupons and all that stuff. So it does take a bit of time, and it's kind of exhausting. And my garden thing, like I told you, got my tomatoes all up, and those have to be taken care of. When your garden stuff comes in, there's no getting around it. You have to take care of it. So my plan is, this is off topic, but my plan is to get those tomatoes dehydrated. Once they're dehydrated, I'm going to pulverize them into a powder, and then my dehydration book tells me how to make tomato paste, tomato sauce, tomato soup, tomato juice. There's all kinds of different ways you can use that tomato powder. So that's my kind of experiment. I mean, if it can save me from having to buy tomato paste and tomato sauce and all that stuff, hey, it's going to save a little bit. So that's my experiment. But anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate you guys. I hope that you're enjoying it and that you're following along and getting all your houses in order, getting our houses so that we can be at peace at Christmas time. I really hope it's working for you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow.